Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not providing buy or sell recommendations. I'm just giving you my opinions. Please do your own research before investing.
Hey guys, I'm back with another vlog entry. And today I want to give you an overview of the top 10 cryptocurrencies on coinmarketcap.com. After that, I'll probably start talking about each one individually. But today I want to give you a brief overview because there's a lot of currencies out there. There's a lot of blockchain technologies out there. What do they do? There's so many out there. But let's talk about the top 10 so you can get a better idea of where you should be putting your money. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Bitcoin. We all know Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency created by the anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. It's the first cryptocurrency and the first asset that makes use of this blockchain technology. It is the most respected cryptocurrency because it's very secure and pretty much has had really no hacking issues in the past like 7 or 8 years. The downside is it's slow. Transactions on the network are mined and approved on blocks that take place every 10 minutes. These blocks are only 1 megabyte in size. So to get your transaction on the block faster, you need to pay a higher fee. So in summary, Bitcoin is great. It's secure, worldwide adoption. You can use Bitcoin to pretty much buy anything, anywhere, but it's slow and expensive. Ethereum, created by Bitcoin enthusiasts and genius whiz kid Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum is much more than just a cryptocurrency. I personally believe that it's the most valuable crypto on the list. Ethereum is known for using blockchain technology to allow for smart contracts. So it's not only the Ethereum network that creates a cryptocurrency, which they do, Ether, but other entrepreneurs can actually build businesses on top of the Ethereum network to create their own tokens or cryptocurrencies. That's pretty valuable. Can't really do that with Bitcoin. Next is Bitcoin Cash. Now, Bitcoin Cash is actually a fork of the Bitcoin network, which means that the blockchain of Bitcoin Cash was an exact replica of Bitcoin up until a certain point when it forked. Now, the deviation came about in the form of a change in the protocol to allow for larger block size. So with Bitcoin Cash, you should be able to send transactions a lot faster and a lot cheaper. So the next one is IOTA. Now, IOTA has been flying up the cryptocurrency rankings for the past week. And the most important thing for you to know about IOTA is that it's the only currency on the list that does not use blockchain technology to secure the network. It uses something called Tangle. This leads to 0 transaction fees, and it's extremely fast. They recently signed a contract with Microsoft and are looking to be the network for the Internet of Things. The downside for this right now is it doesn't enjoy widespread wallet support, so most people who own IOTA have to use one of the crypto exchanges like Binance. Ripple. Ripple is both a digital currency and a payment network. Big banks have been adopting Ripple a lot recently because Ripple is focused on working with banks to help them send real-time payments around the world through the Ripple network. Essentially, if it works out, Ripple will be replacing things like the SWIFT network or Western Union as payment options. So let's see if it works out. Litecoin was also a fork of the Bitcoin network, but unlike Bitcoin Cash, it does not copy all the past transactions. It actually started from 0. So some differences between Litecoin and Bitcoin. Litecoin is designed to be faster. It would mine a block every 2.5 minutes instead of every 10 minutes as it does in Bitcoin. And Litecoin caps the number of coins in the ecosystem at 84 million, whereas Bitcoin caps it at 21 million. I like Litecoin. I think it has potential to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and a lot of people have been saying the same thing. Dash was designed to solve the problems inherent in Bitcoin. It offers faster transactions than Bitcoin, better privacy and governance systems that should help avoid the unnecessary forking issues that Bitcoin has. So you see how all these forking issues keep coming with Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Diamond. All this comes about because of disagreements between the miners and between the developers. With Dash, they have a governance issue in place, which should avoid that, and they should be able to come to consensus on upgrades, and then it won't have to do any of these unnecessary forks. Speaking of unnecessary forks, the next one is Bitcoin Gold. Now, this was another fork of the Bitcoin network, and the reason for this fork was to change the algorithm so that it would be easier to mine for coins with a computer's GPU. The idea here is that regular people will once again get to mine for coins, and not a few large miners with specialized mining computers. So, I actually like that idea. Let's see if it works out. Monero. Manero is a secure, private, and untraceable currency system. It uses a special kind of cryptocurrency to ensure that all of the transactions remain 100% unlinkable and untraceable. So you know how on the Bitcoin blockchain you can go and you can view all the transactions on the ledger? Well, with Manero, you can't do that. You can't see where payments are coming from or where they're going. So it's a privacy chain. And I think everybody actually should have one of these in their portfolio. And finally, the last one I want to talk about is NEM. I actually didn't know much about NEM. It's a newer kind of blockchain technology. It uses a centralized blockchain, actually kind of similar to Dash in a way. The currency it generates is called XEM, XEM, and there's no mining. All 9 billion coins were distributed on the time it was created to about 1,500 different people. And there's a very small transaction fee that you incur when you make a payment, and this is what's used to secure the network. So no mining, smaller transaction fees, so it takes a lot less electricity and power than Bitcoin does. So these are the top 10 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap.com right now. Happy investing.